Today's episode is sponsored by Atlanta Sports Trap, located at 5615 Memorial Drive, Stone Mountain, Georgia, 30088. Atlanta Sports Trap is your number one shop for all your sports apparel and your sports accessory needs. When it come down to sports jerseys, man, they got it all. From NBA, NFL, MLB, NCAA, down to MLS. Now, if they don't have it, all you gotta do is put in a request for whatever jersey you want. But just know this now, once you put in that request, say my nigga, you gotta prepay. Yeah, you gotta prepay. They got the Michelin-esque throwbacks, the Nike City Edition, Nike on Field, Cooperstown. Look here, bro. If you name it, they got it. Players jerseys who you forgot about, like Steve Francis, Latrell Sprewell, yeah, the nigga that choke niggas, Tim Hardaway, yeah, all that. You know they got the legends now. They got Michael Jordan, you know that, but check this out. Not 23, 45, yeah, 97 NBA Finals. You know what I'm talking about? Or that Allen Iverson Georgetown jersey. You know they got that. Yeah, they got any Kobe Bryant jersey you need now. That black one with the Los Angeles, yeah, the cursive letters, yeah, that 96 thing, yeah, man, I had one there when I was 16. I stole it, but it was mine. That's a whole nother story. Shipping is always free, and it's shipped the same day, if not the next. That's guaranteed. USPS first class shipping, unless you order 3 or more items. Then it's shipped 2-day priority. That's right, my nigga, 2 days. Now you can follow them on Instagram at SportsTrapATL. That's SportStrapATL for the niggas that can't spell. You can also hit them up on Facebook at Atlanta Sports Trap. You gotta stay tuned for the new items and the new sales that they got coming soon. They gonna be giving away a bunch of giveaways too now, so y'all make sure y'all turn them goddamn notifications on. Now here's the best part about the whole thing. You know you can get something off my name, you know what I'm saying? Hey, when you check out, use the promo code TDFM and you gonna get 10% off. Yeah, you know me, nigga, one of the few niggas you walk in the trap, you say my name, you might get the shit for free. Atlanta Sports Trap, located at 5615 Memorial Drive, Stone Mountain, Georgia. Man, y'all gotta go holler at them, man. Go check the IG out, man. Everything fire. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, back to the show. It's me, T the fucking man podcast, man. What's happening? What's happening? Life is good, ain't it? Well, for me, you know what I'm saying? Life is good, my nigga. Feeling good, feeling great. You know what I mean? You see it. I ain't gotta speak on how P look, you know what I'm talking about? You see it. A little itchy this morning though. You see, I don't know if y'all can see that little calamine lotion. Yeah, I was raised in the 90s, my nigga. Born in 89, raised in the 90s, right? Still got the calamine lotion. You know what I'm saying? Was doing some yard work, and I don't know if something stung me or if I got into some shit in the bushes and shit, you know what I'm talking about? But a nigga, you know, a little itchy. Got the calamine lotion. Got some of this shit right here. Get you some of this shit right here. My brother got me this shit. I was like, what the fuck? I ain't never seen this before. Shit. Fire. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, life is good, man. Life is good. You know, yeah, man, life is just good, man. And let me say this. I want to talk about something this morning. I want to talk about the Matrix. You know, I be on the internet, I be observing shit, right? I had to roast the fuck out of some African nigga in Dubai. Well, he claimed to be in Dubai. He claimed to be a rich nigga in Dubai, right? And just the way he was talking, you know, us black Americans from the hood and shit, we like to roast. We ain't in your pocket. We don't give a fuck what you got, nigga. This the internet. Everybody lying like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's the internet. You know, nigga roasting his motherfucking ass, and he was just, I a rich nigga. I's a rich nigga in Dubai. I live my best life, man. Nigga had on the motherfucking Larsa Pippen Jordan 43Xs, you know what I mean? Talking about he rich and shit. But anyway, I noticed that a lot of motherfuckers, see, you can't live a good life because you stuck in the Matrix. A lot of you motherfuckers stuck in that Matrix, man. You can't live that good life because you stuck in that Matrix. You got to get out of that shit, man. My life is great because I'm not in the Matrix. Nigga don't have the most money. Nigga ain't just, you know what I mean? But the freedom is getting out of the Matrix. A lot of y'all in the Matrix and don't even know it. I'm finna talk about it. You think you want the shit that you see on social media. You know, people say shit like, oh man, you know, I can't settle for less, you know, I want it all. No, you don't. You don't want it all. You see these rich motherfuckers that have it all, $100 million homes. These niggas playing with hundreds of millions of dollars, and motherfucker jump off a cliff and kill himself. He thought he wanted it all, instead of just getting the shit that you need and going about your business. That's why the world fucked up the way it is now. Everybody, you got all these people that want it all instead of getting what they need and going about their fucking business. Working together with other people, working together with like-minded people, and building a village, and you know what I mean? Cause that's what me and my niggas be on. Yeah, we ain't out here competing with none of you niggas. We doing what the fuck we do every day. We don't even care what another group of niggas doing. You know what I'm saying? We doing what we doing and keeping it on the hush. Cause don't nobody watch you more than the motherfucking dusty motherfuckers. And what I told y'all about being dusty is right here. It ain't closed, it's right here. Nobody watch you more than the dusty ass niggas that was around when you was broke and on the come up. See, they knew you was gonna come up. They were just sticking around long enough to try to get some. Get rid of them right now. Listen to me, young nigga. You get rid of that motherfucker right now. Get rid of him. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, you motherfuckers think you want all this shit. No, you don't. That's why you be depressed. That's why you gotta get high every day. You be stressed out. This go for you bitches too. You be high every day. You gotta get drunk all the time. You just gotta find all this different shit to compensate for shit. You know what I mean? That's cause you think you want all this shit. You really chasing a whole bunch of shit you ain't supposed to have. You'd be surprised how many people accumulate shit that they ain't even supposed to really have. You ain't even supposed to have that shit for real. That's why it's stressing you out so much. That ain't yours for real. You really supposed to split that shit with 10, 15 different people. You ain't supposed to have all that shit, right? I know niggas gonna be like, what you mean I ain't supposed to? Listen, man, you're stressing yourself out thinking that you supposed to have the shit that you want instead of getting the shit that you need. You're in the matrix. A lot of y'all ain't gonna listen. But see, that's why you wake up in the morning, I sure don't want to get up and do this shit today. I don't wake up like that. I wake up in the morning, nigga, roll out the motherfucking bed, hit the floor, 20 push-ups, 25 push-ups, get up, do some pull-ups. And I wake up in the morning, turn the R&B on, nigga. I'm dancing all around the house and I'm waking up and doing what the fuck I want to do, gang. Yeah, cause like, you know, nigga ain't got no mansion or, you know what I mean? None of that. Life is good. I'm out the matrix. Try it. Get out the matrix. Stop eating that bullshit matrix food. Watch how you feel. Right? Because see, you got the mind state of a customer, a consumer. You're a customer. You know what I mean? The reason why you want everything is because you don't sell anything. See, look at people like Bill Gates. Right? Like back to the African dude that was talking, oh, he's a rich nigga. But when you look, you went and got some fake Team Jordans just so you could say, it's a Jordan nigga. And Bill, you should have just went and got the New Balances. You should just went and got the Sauconys. You should just went and got, you know what I mean? You should just went and got you some K-Swiss and shit. That's what you really want to wear. But you have to look like those niggas. I ain't gonna roast him no more, cause that nigga deleted all his comments and he made his page private and shit on Instagram. I was flaming that nigga, man. I'm a grimy nigga from Shreveport, Louisiana. You don't want these jokes, gang. Slow down, Turbo. Slow down. Right? But yeah, you a consumer. You think you want everything because you don't sell anything. You know what I mean? Like, nothing matters more than what you need. Life is good. I got what I need. I got what I need. Most people wake up every day and do shit that they really don't want to do. You don't really want to do. Listen, I had a job, the last job I had, it was 2018. I was working at Kroger's. And I had a supervisor, a white boy named, I worked in the frozen section. Yeah, best stock in the store. Move a whole truck by myself. Broke the record and everything. Wasn't even trying to, but that was back when I was rolling on them beans and mixing them with them Xanax. I was high as a motherfucker now, man. They ain't even know, nigga. They was like, man, you ain't gonna take none of your 15-minute breaks, man. Listen, I sit down for 15 minutes, I might go sleep. But I've been up since way this morning. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, nigga used to be in that bitch high as a motherfucker working his ass off, right? But look, I had this white boy that was my supervisor, a white boy named Keith. I used to always think I was gonna have to slap shit out of Keith. You know what I mean? I used to watch the way he used to do this other guy. It was another guy we worked with. You know, he was kind of slow. You know what I mean? And Keith used to treat him like a goddamn slave, right? I had to realize to stop sticking up for this nigga because he want to be a slave. He want to be talked to like that. He want the white boy to lead him, right? So, I never get one time, the white boy Keith, he had pulled me to the side because, you know, customers would walk up and be like, hey, how you doing? And they trying to strike conversation and all that shit. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? I'm fine. I don't, you know, and I never really ask, how you doing? I'll be like, I'm fine, and get back to what I'm doing, you know. And they'll be standing there like, oh shit, you ain't gonna ask me how I'm doing? So one day the white boy Keith was like, man, I noticed that, you know, when customers come talk to you, man, you know, you in the conversation fast, you know, you really don't ask them how they're doing, and cause I don't give a fuck. I told him just like that. I don't give a fuck how they doing, man. I came to get my money and go home. Should have seen how that white boy looked at me. He was like, oh, okay. The white boy Keith ended up being cool as a motherfucker, man. Just some pale ass white boy from Kentucky getting his coin. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I had to tell him. I said, man, I don't give a fuck how these people doing up in here. And I said that to say this. You know how many people really feel like that? See, 90% of people are sheep around this motherfucker. They walk around and they do shit that they really don't want to do. They act like they feel how they really don't feel. They wake up every day and be faking it like a motherfucker because they was taught and they was raised to act like that. I wasn't raised like that. Right? I already told y'all, man, I was raised by Leonda's player, man. I ain't never seen this nigga go with what everybody else was doing. I never saw my nigga wake up in the morning, put a uniform on, and go check in with a white boy for some money. I'm just keeping it real. No disrespect. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real. You got to understand where I'm coming from, right? So, a lot of people is doing shit that they really don't want to do. Man, let me tell y'all something. When people walk up to you, hey, how you doing? Man, these people don't give a fuck how you doing. That shit that became muscle memory to them. They ask you how you doing, and you can spill your whole life to them. Yeah, man, I'm going through this and I'm going through that. You know, motherfucker have a pocket full of money. You know what I'm saying? They can help you out. They'll be like, well, just pray on it, and you know, I hope you get through it. And they walk out, go get in the car with their buddies, and they laugh at your motherfucking ass. These folks don't give a fuck how you doing, man. Get out of that matrix. Get out of that matrix. That's why y'all look at me like something wrong with me. I ain't in the matrix. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Yeah, something wrong with you. There's a whole lot of what's that nigga from the Matrix? The nigga with the suit on. His name was Agent Smith. There's a whole lot of Agent Smiths out here. Remember, it was a whole bunch of them niggas walking around. It was just a bunch of them. Everybody was an Agent Smith. That's y'all. Get out that matrix, man. Listen, you think you want all that shit. No, you don't. You don't have what you need. You might have everything you want, but you ain't got what you need. And it's driving you crazy. It's driving you crazy. I used to think that, oh man, I gotta smoke a blunt to do this. I gotta smoke to eat. I gotta smoke to go. I don't even get high no more, son. I used to get high. Yeah, I used to get high. I used to be, I ain't gonna get all into that shit. It's just if you around some shit, you funneling around with certain shit, you might fuck with it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say that. But I don't even get high no more, man. I can't tell you the last time I had some alcohol. Last time a bitch was around me, you ain't gonna drink none of them. Nah, I'm not interested, man. I want to watch this movie right here. Let me watch this movie, bitch. Yeah, I'm high on life. You know what I mean? I'm high on life. When you be seeing these niggas sitting in front of these cameras and shit with the fake jewelry clackling, it ain't clinkling, it's just clackling. The Soldier Boy jewelry and shit, they're compensating for something, man. They want you to believe something. I don't give a fuck what you believe. I lost like 5 subscribers just the other day. I think it was last night. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of here. This shit ain't for you, man. Cause you in the matrix. I don't want the motherfuckers in the matrix. We ain't gonna never get along. I'ma have to block you, man. But yeah, man, life is good, man. Life is good. All the fake common courtesy and all that shit. You know what I mean? If you think you an asshole, you ain't met me. I take pride. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Listen, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna get into some of these topics, man. Listen. The worst thing that ever happened to human beings is integration. Everybody ain't supposed to be fucking with everybody. I don't give a fuck if it's your family, people you grew up with, all that shit. Everybody ain't supposed to be fucking with everybody, man. That's why you been seeing motherfuckers people be killing each other. They be around each other too much. You know what I mean? Like I can talk on me, but for example, 99% of the time I'm by myself. I like it that way. But sometimes I think that, yo, I want to know what my folks doing. I try to, bring certain people around. Man, listen. I get to the point where I can't wait till this motherfucker leave. If it ain't my daughter, my nieces, my nephews, I can fuck with the kids. You know what I mean? But some of these grown motherfuckers, man, I can't wait till this motherfucker get the fuck from around me, man. This motherfucker gonna make me choke him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't supposed to be fucking with each other. Everybody ain't supposed to be around each other like that, man. That's why you be seeing family members and shit. They be, oh, I love my cousin. A week later, they done killed their motherfucking cousin. They was around each other too much. Humans are the most territorial motherfuckers on the planet. Them niggas worse than lions, tigers, and bears, nigga. Real nigga shit. Think about it. Man, how many times a person that came to you and try to tell you what to do? Man, get the fuck. You don't get the fuck. I used to have this old lady live next door to me. I think she's dead now. Old white lady. She used to try to tell me what to do with my yard. I used to be like, yeah, I think she checked out now. I think she at Jesus' house and shit, right? But, yeah, man, I get out the matrix. That's all I'm gonna say. Get out the motherfucking matrix, man. I'm telling you, you feel a lot better. What that nigga Denzel say on Train Today, make you feel better. Make you feel better. All right, man, let's get into some of these topics, man. I'm gonna start off with this nigga Michael Rubin and Lil Baby and that photo, right? First things first, let me say this. I don't think Lil Baby's gay. I don't think the nigga's gay, right? I'm trying to catch my neighbors' dog shitting in my yard. I think they dog be shitting in my yard. They don't get it up and shit, right? If you watching this, you might wanna keep your dog from over here, gang. I'ma just say that. But yeah, back to Lil Baby, right? Lil Baby, they tricked him. You know what I'm saying? Like these little parties and shit that these folks be going to. Listen, these folks that be throwing these parties and shit, man, they weird than the motherfucker, bro. And listen, I ain't gonna tell the full story, but this ain't even no industry shit. I never get one time I used to fuck with this guy named Nice. And he had a partner that I ain't gonna say where he stayed at. He's a cool dude, but they used to have some weird shit going on at his house all the time. Like wild ass orgies. They just be on some wild shit, right? I went to one party. I went to one, maybe two. But the second time I ain't going to the house. You know what I'm saying? And they used to have wild shit going on around there. And motherfuckers would be like, man, T-Man, come back here. I never get one time I walked in that goddamn room. First of all, the smell. That's I ain't gonna get into that. But motherfuckers be having weird shit going on, right? So I can only imagine with these industry parties and shit like that. Cause he got to the point where niggas was like, man, T-Man, niggas didn't want me around and shit. Cause I'm the type of nigga walk in and be like, hold on, what the fuck? Hold on, nigga, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But nigga, back to the Lil Baby shit, right? They set him up. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they got a whole motherfucking, you know how they be doing that? You could do it with your iPhone and shit, like that burst shit. You could hold the motherfucking, the picture button and it'll take, you know what I'm saying? You could take all the pictures of you walking up. I bet they got a whole bunch of pictures of the nigga walking up to Lil Baby like, and jumping on the nigga and shit. Man, that picture looks spicy than a motherfucker, man. Lil Baby, stop going. I don't care how much money you making with these people or nothing. Listen, man, it's only a matter of time before they try to spike your drink And I'm telling you, man, if y'all ever see Lil Baby doing some gay ass shit, he doing songs with Lil Nas X, he doing songs with Tekashi 6ix9ine. He started wearing dresses and he got heels on and shit. He painted his fingernails and all that shit. Yeah, man, they got him. I think they get like niggas like Drake. I think they got Drake a long time ago. You can't even be around these people. These people do some weird ass, wicked shit to you, man. But they set Lil Baby up though. I don't think Lil Baby gay. But they setting him up though. They trying to Meek Mill, niggas like Meek Mill. He be running around bunny hopping for these white folks and shit. I'm telling you, man. They got a video of that nigga getting some weird shit done to him. And hey, boy, if you don't do what I said, now this shit gonna leak. This shit gonna leak. Y'all pray for Lil Baby, man. I think he in a tight situation. I think he's in a compromised situation right now. I think he's in a compromised situation, man. Speaking of leaked videos and shit, right? Let me talk about Sukihana real quick. Because when the shit happened with YK Osiris and shit and all that, man, I was on Sukihana's side. Get your hands off that hoe you ain't pay for. You know what I'm saying? And then she turned around and do shit like this. She at the BET Awards talking about she gonna eat niggas' asses and all that shit. Crazy shit. Then this video, her OnlyFans video leak. And I see a lot of people talking about this squirting shit, right? I want to tell y'all a story one time, right? I was fucking with this bitch, and I was living in Texarkana, Texas, and I had this little bitch. She lived all the way in the country. She lived in Hooks, Texas, right? And me and the hoe was at the house fucking around. I spent the whole weekend over there, nigga. We was smoking weed and just fucking, right? And this bitch lay across the couch or whatever. And I'm on the computer. I kept turning around and look, the hoe playing with herself and all that shit. So then the hoe was finally like, watch this type shit, right? So I turn around and this bitch, this the first time I ever seen the squirting shit, right? And I ain't never even seen it in porn. Like, this is the first time I seen the squirting shit. And the shit smell like piss, gang. I'ma just keep it real. Like, I told that bitch, I was like, man, don't do that no more. Whole couch soaking wet and all that shit. She thought she done just blew my mind. She thought that shit was just gonna catch my interest so goddamn much. I told the little hoe, I say, man, don't you ever do no shit like that around me no more, man. That's piss, man. Yeah, I had another little bitch years after that did the same shit, a white bitch. I was like, listen, man, that piss shit, bitch, listen. I don't know what you thinking. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. But listen, man, I was watching a YouTube video years ago, and it was a doctor. It was a lady. She had a PhD and shit, right? She went to school for, and she was explaining how that squirt shit is piss. It's piss. Motherfuckers talking about, yeah, her squirting shit cloudy or whatever. She need to drink more water. Man, listen, it's piss. Y'all niggas be sitting here letting these hoes piss all over your face. I mean, if that's what you like, then cool. You know what I'm saying? But any bitch, don't do that shit around me, nigga. I done already told y'all before. Every girlfriend I ever had cheated on me. It's because I won't let them squirt on me and piss on me and shit, right? Man, go find you a nigga that want to do that, nigga. I ain't your nigga, you know what I mean? No, man. But yeah, I seen people talking about that. Man, that's piss. That is piss. Y'all be letting the hoes sit on your face and ride your face, and she just squirting and pissing all over you, man. You motherfuckers is nasty. I don't know, man. I used to think that I was freaky. I used to be like, man, I used to talk shit to bitches and shit. Yeah, baby, let's get freaky and all this. No, man, I ain't freaky. I take it back. Never mind. I ain't freaky. Y'all motherfuckers is freak nasty. Y'all motherfuckers is freakazoids, man. No, man. I thought I could hang. No, man, I can't hang. I ain't with it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, I got 134 seconds for the bitch and I'm out. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, man, we ain't doing all that. No, man, go get you a nigga that, you know what I mean? Go ahead, cheat on me, bitch. I don't care, bitch. My life ain't gonna change, bitch. Is you still gonna send me them food stamps though? You know what I'm talking about? I still got that hot 65 for them food stamps. What's up? Let's talk about something else, man. I seen Ice Cube talking about Pretty much saying what I've been saying the whole time, right? Talking about the record executives or the police. How many times I've been telling y'all? How many times I've told y'all police, the record labels and shit is the feds? It's not a coincidence that all Gucci Mane artists in jail right now, gang. It's not. And for those that's like, oh man, he been saying gang a whole lot, man. I've been on my young nigga shit, man. I'm one of them niggas that can communicate with the young folks. Y'all better, they don't want to listen to you motherfuckers with your Harvard University language and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? You better be able to talk to these little young motherfuckers. I can talk to the young folks, right? Yeah, I done showed y'all my demographics and shit. Yeah, but the 17 to 24 crowd, man, they fucking with a nigga, man. They fucking with a nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a string of gray hair right now. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm trying to get it all to come in, and but life is good. Ain't no stress. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I've been telling y'all Ice Cube, the mother, that shit Ice Cube saying. I've been telling y'all the record labels is the feds. Listen, they get you to rap this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that Future song, Molly Percocet. The record labels, Big Pharma, and the prisons. They all the same motherfuckers. They all in cahoots getting money together. They get you to rap about the shit, and they get you to do that witchcraft on the young people to get them to do certain shit. When you do that shit, whether you decide to shoot motherfuckers or get high, either way it go, you're probably gonna end up in prison. Or you selling that shit, right? They get you to sell the shit verbally and physically. They get you to sell that shit. They catch you down bad if you become a junkie. They throw your ass in prison, rehab, whatever. Even the rehab centers, they in on it too. All these motherfuckers in on it. Hospitals, all that shit. All of them working together. I know y'all gonna be like, oh man, he's one of those conspiracy. No, it ain't a conspiracy if it's true. They rap this shit, then they live this shit, and then they go sit their ass down. They can get you locked up in prison. The record labels are the feds, man. I've been telling y'all that for years. Not weeks, not days, not months. For years, I've been telling y'all that. Motherfuckers been looking at me crazy. I'm talking about since like 2015, I've been telling people this. The record labels are the feds. They all working together. They all got money in private prisons and shit. I bet if you go track Gucci Mane money, I bet he got money in motherfucking prisons and shit. I bet he got some money over there. For those that, that can track shit like that. I bet he got some money in these prisons and shit. Yeah. Hell yeah, they the motherfucking feds, nigga. And y'all still gonna fuck with them. Y'all still gonna take their money. Y'all still gonna get trapped in these motherfucking deals and shit. Y'all still gonna be little puppets and shit. So don't be crying about it, shit. You signed up for that shit, nigga. Yeah, go to jail. Go to jail, go to rehab, wherever you end up. When you get tricked by these labels and shit, just know they pimping on your ass in all different in all different angles. They fucking you in all different angles, nigga. Yeah, they fucking you in your eye, your ear, your nose, your mouth, your ass. They fucking the shit out you. Yeah, it's like 10 of them on your little ass. They just yeah, them motherfucking record labels is the feds, man. Been that way since NWA days. It been that way, nigga. Shit, this shit ain't new, man. Let's talk about Keke Palmer real quick. I ain't gonna spend too much time on this. I was thinking about something, right? I forgot who I was watching on YouTube. I want to give them their props, but I forgot who I was watching. This was last week. And they had said some shit and they was like, hold on, man. What if, when they said this shit, I was like, damn, what if Keke trying to get rid of this nigga? What if Keke Palmer, whatever they got going on at home, what if Keke Palmer want that nigga to fuck out her life, right? What if she trying to get rid of this nigga, man? She just doing... I ain't gonna spend too much time on that. I was just... Young men. Man, don't move in with that bitch, man. Young men. What they call that shit, man? Vet the bitch. You got to be able to see the future of a bitch in the present. You know what I'm saying? You know if that's a goofy bitch. You know what I'm saying? Keke Palmer been waiting to do shit like this, man. Ain't no telling when. She probably been wanting to go get fake titties and a fake ass. She been wanting to be thick, man. She been wanting to get thick out this motherfucking put on shit like that and dance on niggas. And you know what I mean? Like, nigga, I ain't surprised none of the shit that Keke Palmer doing. I ain't surprised at all. You know, do she look good? Yeah. But man, come on, man. Been a goofy bitch. Been a goofy bitch. And you niggas go get bitches pregnant. You niggas go out here and you be lying talking about you want to spend the rest of your life with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. But yeah. Anyway, what if Keke trying to get rid of this nigga? Yeah, she trying to get back to the brothers. You know what I'm talking about? She tired of this nigga, man. Yeah, get the fuck on, nigga. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch up here with Usher, nigga. Get the fuck on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, did y'all see that video of that woman on that airplane? Talking about the dude wasn't real. Now, I've been watching this show, right? On the free movie website. You know, hit me up if you need the link. But you got to send me a Cash App, though. You got to send me a Cash App. I'll send you the link. I've been watching this show called Secret Invasion with Samuel L. Jackson. I think it's some Marvel shit. I ain't really into all that shit. But Secret Invasion and shit, man. And when she said that shit, that's the first thing I thought about. I said, oh shit. Oh shit. And then I kept watching the video and the bitch was doing like hand signs and shit. Salute to that nigga Doggy Diamonds, man. He was talking about that shit and I was like, yeah, I caught that shit too. When the bitch got the standing like a robot and doing the what's the name of that motherfucking that symbol shit, that devil shit that they start with a B. Yeah, when she got to doing them type of hands and all that shit, I say, oh man, they trying to. I'm telling, man, listen, when they roll out the aliens, cause it's gonna be some fake ass alien invasion and listen, any aliens that's watching this right now, man, don't let these people play with your culture like that. You see what they do to our culture. Yeah, man, listen, if them motherfucking white folks start doing fake alien invasions and all that shit, man, y'all gonna have to ride on their ass, man. Yeah, man, they watering y'all shit down, man. don't let them water y'all shit down, man. You know, they been saying the reptilians and shit around here and all that shit. When they start doing them fake alien invasions, man, y'all better ride on their ass, man. I'm sick of these motherfuckers, man. Straight up, man. But I do think some of these people, they been around here. Y'all know I think the white folks the alien. Yeah, man, white people aliens and shit. I ain't, you know, they gonna shadow ban this video too. Anyway, man, let's talk about Boosie and Empire and Young Blue. I'm finna try to get the fuck up out of here real quick. The nigga Boosie, I heard this song that he got a song, man. He dissing his brother and Young Blue, man. That shit's so sad, bro. Now I want them to give Boosie his money. Real shit. Knowing how the business go and shit like that, they, you know, forging signatures, man, get that man his motherfucking money. But I want to talk about this diss song that he did when he was sitting in the car. Betrayed by my brother. Betrayed by my artist. Man, listen, man, that shit made my eyes water, man. I was like, come on, Boosie, stop this shit. Come on, man, stop this shit, man. Man, that shit was so motherfucking sad, bro. I was like, man, that nigga Boosie crying, man. That nigga, I'd have paid money to see the nigga body language and how he was looking in the studio when he was recording that shit, man. I wanna know, he probably was standing there with a bottle of Tennessee whiskey and a guitar. That's fucking the Bobby Blue Bland's on. You know what I mean? Just betrayed by my brother. And let me say this too about his motherfucking brother. That nigga always doing some dirty ass shit to Boosie. Remember how I was telling y'all earlier, everybody ain't supposed to be fucking with everybody, man. Boosie gonna fuck around and kill his brother, man. For real. Man, this nigga brother always doing some fuck shit. Didn't that nigga already steal like $600,000 from Boosie? Man, this nigga brother, bro, I don't know what it is, but what's his brother name? I don't even want to say that nigga name. I ain't gonna say his motherfucking name. His brother knows something that we don't about Boosie. If anybody think Boosie pussy out this motherfucker, it's his brother. Nigga. This nigga, now allegedly, it's millions of dollars on the table with that Young Blue shit. And I just found out that Boosie's supposed to get half of whatever the deal was. Oh, Lord. Boosie, I said this on the last episode. Your brother got that money. Blue got that money. That's why Blue don't want to stand with you. See, I done talked about this before when it come to motherfuckers. They want to eat with you in private but can't stand with you in public. You got to get rid of them motherfuckers. Yeah. I done dealt with it plenty of time with artists, man. I done dealt with it plenty of times, nigga. They want to eat with you in private but won't stand with you in public, my nigga. And then I want to talk about this too. Well, I'm going to talk about this later in the podcast about the ynwmelly and ynwsakchaser shit, right? You always want to be the one controlling the money. Fuck it, I'm finna get into it right now. Fuck it. You always want to be the one that control the money. I'm finna turn up in this bitch. Yeah, I gotta turn up on this. You always want to be the motherfucker controlling the money. Cause see, motherfuckers like that, they want to eat with you in private, but they can't stand with you in public. Them the dirtiest motherfuckers in the game. They'll do anything for some motherfucking money. Loyalty don't mean it, and it be the motherfuckers that talk about loyalty the most, right? It be them motherfuckers. You always want to be the one controlling the motherfucking money. So when niggas do that hoe ass shit and it's time to split ways, you the one controlling the money. They gotta call you for the money. Yeah, you might not want to fuck with me. You might not want to stand with me in public, but you still want that same shit you was getting in private, motherfucker. You still gonna have to call me, motherfucker, or you just gonna have to let it go. Or whatever you want to do, whatever it is. We ain't gonna get into all that. Whatever it is. But when it comes to that the money, you gotta call me, motherfucker. I always be the one controlling the goddamn money. Cause it's looking like ynwsakchaser was killed about mostly some money shit. Now they say that he was disrespecting Melly's mama, which is a no-go. I don't care if a nigga mama a crackhead. Don't disrespect that boy mama. Nah. Mama and grandmama? Nah. You know what I'm saying? They say he was disrespecting his mama. And they say Sack beat him up in front of his bitch. When I heard that, I said, ooh, you beat that nigga. Hey, listen, he was more mad about getting beat up in front of his bitch than Sack disrespecting his mama. That might sound crazy to some of y'all, right? Shit. You beat a nigga up in front of his bitch? Shit. I'll never get one time I was fucking with an artist and he did a diss song on a nigga. And he was talking about how he beat the nigga up in front of his bitch. I was like, man, you sure you want to put that out? He was like, yeah, man, it's the truth. That nigga showed me video footage and everything. I said, man, you sure you want to make fun of beating this nigga up in front of his bitch, man? Nigga might kill you, kid. Nigga might try to kill you, man. You might have to catch a murder charge, man. Nigga, whoop a nigga ass in front of his bitch, man. See, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Anytime I done been with my bitch and motherfuckers on some disrespectful type shit, I try not to let the shit escalate. Man, this man might whoop my ass in front of this bitch, man. And when that happened, I gotta go to the trunk, man. I gotta get rid of this nigga, man. Man, they say ynwsakchaser been bullying the nigga. You know what I'm saying? They say that, Belly was allegedly scared of this nigga, man. They grew up together. He probably been whooping this man ass his whole life. Melly know he can't whoop this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? But see, all that shit, that's not even the most of it. Let's get back to the money. Y'all always want to be the nigga controlling the money. They was talking about how Melly and, the rest of them niggas, they'll go to the studio and fuck up the whole budget in the studio, getting high, getting drunk, falling asleep and shit, falling asleep in the studio and shit like that. Oh, can't stand niggas like that. I told y'all the story about one time motherfuckers got mad at me. This was years ago, right? And this one I knew I had to get the fuck away from niggas. Niggas got mad at me because this when I started getting into the distribution shit. And this when I really found out how to get the money in this shit, right? So I'm trying to do paperwork and shit with niggas, and niggas just want to record. Niggas in the studio, man. I come in that bitch, make the beat on the spot. No more than 30 minutes. Boom. Y'all want to do this song? Okay, cool. Let's go and knock this. In my mind, let's go and knock this shit out. Cause I'm like a robot in the studio. Put that shit together. Make the beat in like 30 minutes. Niggas in there smoking, drinking. Man, before I know it, it took niggas like a whole half a day for niggas to record one fucking song. And I never forget, that nigga Charlie Hustle pulled up. Hustle stuck around for like 10-15 minutes. I jumped in the car with Hustle. Man, let me get the fuck out of here. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Cause the nigga that I rode over there with, you know what I'm saying, he in there on that bullshit too. I jumped in the car with Hustle, got the fuck on. Lil Hustle always been like that. Lil Hustle ain't gonna stick around too long. Lil Hustle gonna move. Man, I jumped in the car with Hustle, man. Got the fuck from around that bitch, man. Like, nah, see that right there. But anyway, you always want to be the nigga controlling the money. Let me get back. I can ramble about shit like that all day. You always want to be the nigga controlling the money. That nigga Ynwsakchaser, you know what I'm saying? They was talking about how Ynwsakchaser come in the studio and pour water on niggas. Wake your asses up, nigga. This shit costing money. You sitting here sleeping on the motherfucking money, nigga. This shit costs money. This shit coming out of our budget. You know what I'm saying? What is y'all niggas doing? I felt that nigga on that, man. If that what happened, I felt the nigga on that. You know what I'm saying? But if Sack was in control of the money, if Sack could have been like, you know what, y'all niggas ain't doing right, the money stopped. If he could just cut the water off. You want to be the nigga that cut the motherfucking water off. You don't want to do right? You don't want to do right? Cut the motherfucking water off, nigga. You want to be that motherfucker. I done told y'all, man, listen, if you ever hear an artist out here talking shit about Mr. T and it sound like I cut his water off, it's because I did. Yeah, you don't want to do right by me and the shit that I built? Why the fuck should you get some? Why? You always want to be the nigga controlling the money. Fuck what a nigga talking about, man. Fuck what a nigga talking about, man. Let the motherfucker be mad, man. But see, that shit got Ynwsakchaser killed, I believe. And that nigga 100K track, I'm not saying he got nothing to do with anything. I'm not saying that. I ain't doing no detective work. I ain't saying none of that. But I don't trust this nigga, man. Hey, look, I be seeing people talking shit about people like, what's that boy name in Dallas? The nigga that was working with Rainwater. I be seeing niggas talking shit about Rainwater. Man, listen, Rain ain't got shit on the 100K track. I don't know what it is yet, but it's something about that young man right there. I don't trust that nigga right there, boy. I don't want to be in the same restaurant with that nigga right there. Real nigga shit. Real nigga shit. But yeah, man, you always want to be the motherfucker controlling the money. Rest in peace to Ynwsakchaser. Rest in peace to that other guy. I don't even know. Juvie. Rest in peace to Juvie. You know what I'm saying? While I'm talking about this, I want to send a message out to YNW Bortlen. You need to tell ynwmelly right now. I know y'all like, T, what? Yeah. You need to tell ynwmelly right now. Listen, they gonna call you a rat. But Melly a goddamn snake. The shit that they doing in that motherfucking courtroom, man. They putting it on Bortlen. Listen, if ynwmelly walk out that courtroom and get away with this motherfucking shit, Bortlen getting the needle. They sticking somebody with that motherfucking needle down there. Somebody getting that needle, man. And it look like it's finna be Bortlen. It look like they finna put all that shit on little Bortlen, man. You need to, not today, not tomorrow, not next week. Don't even wait till Monday. You know what I'm talking about? You'll be seeing this message on Sunday. Don't even wait till Monday. You need to tell on that boy right now. If whoever the fuck was in that back seat and shot them two niggas, because that's already been proven. Yeah, we ain't listening to the niggas on the internet. There's these lame ass blog niggas that be doing police work and shit. I'm listening to the forensic people that do this shit for a living. The real CSI motherfuckers. Not these fake Grissom motherfuckers on the internet. Listen, man, they didn't already prove that these niggas was already dead. The drive-by shit, man. Listen, you need to go in that motherfucker and keep it a $1 Both of y'all going to jail anyway. Well, somebody going to jail. Don't let that nigga walk out that courtroom, boy. You need to go in there and keep it a $1 Listen, I did the fake drive-by, man. I did the fake drive-by, but y'all already said that shit didn't kill them. Man, Lil Melly shot them boys, man. He got tired of YNwsakchaser sending his bitch dick pictures. Then he beat him up in front of the bitch. YNwsakchaser trying to control the money and tell niggas what to do with the money, and he tripping about money and all that shit, man. Melly was tired of this nigga. He was scared of this nigga. Sack probably done fucked this bitch. They say that man was sending his bitch dick pictures and shit, man. Melly was terrified. He killed these two niggas, man. Bortlen, you need to go ahead and spill the beans in that bitch. You need to tell on this nigga ASAP, nigga. So you can come home at like 70. You know what I mean? No, man. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Listen, if we gonna do this shit together, we going to jail together, or we beating this shit together. What you ain't finna do is put this shit on me like I did this shit. And man, they in there putting that shit on Bortlen. Listen, Lil Bortlen, I gotta call you by your real name. Lil Cortland, ain't his name Cortland or some shit? Listen, Lil Cortland, Cortland. Tell on that man ASAP. That ain't your dog. That ain't your partner. That ain't your none of that shit. All that gang shit, let it go, gang. You feel me? Let it go. It ain't like that. Yeah, you'll be a rat or whatever, but he's a snake. Snakes eat rats. He finna eat you. You might as well go ahead and get your lick in right now. You better tell on that nigga, man. What's wrong with you, nigga? You better not ride this out. You's a goddamn fool. You gonna be dumb as hell. All these same people that's talking about free Millie and, you know what I'm saying, acting like they riding with you. Oh man, Bortlen the real one. When you get that motherfucking needle behind some shit that you ain't do by yourself, they gonna call you stupid, man. You're gonna be sitting in that prison. If you don't get the needle, you're gonna be sitting in that motherfucker. You're gonna get you one of them phones in that bitch, and you're gonna be looking at the internet, and they gonna be calling you stupid, bruh. Tell on that nigga, man. Whoever was in that back seat and shot those two guys, because that has been proven. Whoever did that, you need to tell on them. Straight up. Y'all was supposed to go to jail together, or y'all was supposed to walk away together. At the end of the day, y'all supposed to be together, man. Y'all supposed to be together. That's why I be telling y'all, man, fuck the streets, man. The streets washed. It ain't like it used to be. It ain't like it. And snake motherfuckers been around back then. It's just a whole lot of them motherfuckers now. It's a whole lot, man. You need to tell on them. Straight like that. Take it from me. Trust me. Tell on them. Tell on them. Shit. Tell on that motherfucker, man. Boyce Watkins and Corey Holcomb was on Willie D show. And you know, they came up with a truce or whatever. They squashed it, you know. That's cool to see. I ain't gonna be one of them motherfuckers that's oh man, you shouldn't have did that. Nah, man, that's cool to see. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. It was a little weird though. When that nigga cause I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Like I done already said this before. If it ain't finances or talking about money and shit, I don't fuck with Boyce Watkins. Like you could tell Boyce Watkins a hoe ass nigga. Not a bitch ass nigga. Not just a bitch ass nigga. Not just a fuck ass nigga. A hoe ass nigga. You could tell he a hoe ass nigga, man. When that nigga was sitting there, first of all, the nigga said, oh yeah, met Corey one time. Don't care too much for him. And then when you look at the nigga on Willie D Live and he telling Corey Holcomb talking about some, yeah man, you know, I like to be your friend. Yeah man, you're one of my favorite comedians and all that shit, man. You lying ass hoe ass nigga. And let me say this, cause I've been a fan of Corey Holcomb for a long time. Well, I ain't gonna say a fan, but you know, I rock with Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb only did that shit for Willie D. And as long as I've been watching Corey Holcomb, he ain't gonna be able to hold that shit too long. He gonna come out and say that shit too. He gonna keep it real. Man, he only did that shit for Willie D. He waiting on Boyce to get out of line again, cause it's gonna happen. Cause Boyce a hoe ass nigga. When his period kick on, he nigga back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But you know they you know, salute to Willie D. Yeah, man. The true shit was cool. I just say that, but Boyce a weird ass nigga. Yeah, man, I like to be your friend, and no, you don't, you bitch ass nigga. See, that's that hoe ass shit right there, man. Nigga, what I told y'all earlier about the Matrix. Niggas be out here saying shit and going with shit that they really don't even want to go with, man. You know goddamn well you don't want to be this main friend, man. You don't give a fuck about this nigga. You told the truth the first time. That nigga be talking shit about you whole cake ass niggas, man, and it be cutting your soul. It be hitting you right here. Just boom. I remember my Uncle Poe ever used to be throwing the football, nigga. That nigga throw that bitch so hard, nigga, you had to catch it with your chest. So you'll break all your goddamn finger. That bitch, boom. Yeah, that's how that bitch be hitting Boyce Watkins when he be seeing niggas talking about them whole cake ass nigga, cause he know he don't wanna be no friend with this nigga, man. Shut your lying ass up. You really ain't friends with Willie D. You seen that picture of him and your You see. Anyway, let's go to Atlanta real quick, man. Y'all seen the video of the dude that walked in that nail salon and was, give me all the money. He had his hand in like a purse or some shit. One of them little Uzi Vert bags. And he walking that bitch, give me all the money. Man, that nigga lucky they ain't killed that nigga, bro. They could have killed that nigga, bro. They could have killed him. That nigga walked in there with that motherfucking plan and shit, man. Listen, for all the young men that's watching, if you living a life of crime and, you know, you need to get away from that shit. Let me say that right now. But if you just stuck in the streets right now, don't you ever do don't you ever do no dumbass shit like that. Now, I'm not promoting violence, but I'm just hypothetically speaking, right? Let's say that was me. And I walked in that bitch. First of all, you better show that fire. You better show that motherfucking fire. And you better have an extra on your motherfucking ass, nigga. You better, cause nigga, man, somebody in there could have shot. He could have gotten a shootout with like 2-3 different people in that motherfucker. Boy, you know you in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Nigga, that nigga, hypothetically speaking, let's say that was me. Would have walked in there. You gotta see the fire. You gotta see the fire. Hey, everybody come up off that shit. First of all, I'd have walked in that bitch, that white bitch that was sitting right here. That white bitch that was sitting to the right of him, right there by the motherfucking door. I'd have hit her across the head. Bow! Hypothetically speaking, right? I'd have walked in that motherfucker. First thing you gotta do is get some order in that motherfucker. Wasn't no order in that motherfucker. Them people looked at him like, y'all seen the nigga that was at, I think he was at like the counter or something. That nigga was on the phone like, yeah, hold on, baby. I got some nigga in here playing and shit. Hold on. Boy, what? Nigga, I'd have walked in that motherfucker, man, the first motherfucker close to me. Bow! Everybody give me the motherfucking money. They'd been like, oh! See, when you walk in on some shit like that, you want people to be startled. You want that reaction right there. Oh my God. The motherfuckers didn't say nothing. Now, if I would have walked in that bitch and hit that, bow, bitch, come up off it. And then nobody move, you gotta rip one. I ain't promoting no violence. I ain't telling y'all to do none of this shit, right? I'm just hypothetically speaking. If the smack don't work, you gotta let them motherfuckers know it's some live. Ain't no blanks in this motherfucker. Bam! You get. Hold on, man. If you walk in and the first bow, if that don't work, you smack a motherfucker with the pistol, get some blood shed in that motherfucker. You gotta let them know you'll spill some blood in that motherfucker. If that don't work, you gotta rip one. Boom. Right? He would have got something out that motherfucker, but no, this nigga walking up that plane. That nigga walked in there on that Willie, man, to go shit. That boy. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, man, Willie Manigo is a dude I went to school with. And that was my boy. That was my boy in school, man. I think his bro got a drug. He always had like kind of like a little drug problem since middle school. I'm talking about since middle school. You know, Willie been outside. But December of 2022, I saw that boy on the news. And this happened on Line Avenue, fam. On that east side City Grove. What I told y'all about them City Grove niggas. They're the most grimy niggas in the city. Ain't nobody more grimy than a City Grove nigga. Especially on that east side. Yeah. I went to Atkins Elementary and all that shit, right? But yeah, Willie. When I saw the story of the dude in Atlanta, it took me back to the nigga Willie. This nigga Willie got locked up for attempted motherfucking robbery. And he tried to rob somebody with a motherfucking tree branch, man. Look it up. Look up Willie Manigo, Shreveport, Louisiana. That's the first thing gonna pop up. I looked it up. Hold on. Hold on, bitch. I ain't lying. No, I ain't gonna put my boy. You do your own due diligence and look that shit up, man, because I don't want the picture of the nigga to show up and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, referencing that shit right there, because that's what I thought about when I seen the shit in Atlanta. Man, this nigga Willie tried to rob somebody with a motherfucking tree branch, man. When I saw that shit, I said, ooh, that's them drugs. Hey. That's the motherfucking drugs, man. But anyway, back to the dude in Atlanta, man. Did y'all see how he walked out that bitch? Boy, that's embarrassing. Oh, shit. Boy, that shit is embarrassing. Then a motherfucker, man. That is I know that boy, wherever he went to, whether he went home or a hotel, wherever he called home, when he got home, I know that boy was thinking about retiring from that shit. His whole criminal life, his whole criminal career. He was rethinking all that shit, man. That's embarrassing. When that nigga was walking out that bitch, man, because the white lady, if you notice, the people, wherever they was from, the Koreans or wherever they was from, they come from a place where they see murder all the time. Motherfuckers get hit with machetes, beat to death with hammers, and you know what I'm saying, shot with AKs and shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga didn't scare them at all. That's why I say, nigga, he should have smacked that white bitch. Bow! You know, motherfucking immigrants and shit, nigga, they praise white folks. You gotta show them off the top. Man, I'll kill this white bitch up in here. Y'all remember the girl in Mississippi that took the white bitch hostage in the Walmart? Yeah, they killed her motherfucking ass because she ain't shed no blood on that white broad. Oh, bitch, you playing. When you show a motherfucker, I ain't gonna say that. But you gotta show motherfuckers. Look, man, you gotta show motherfuckers. Man, I hurt all you motherfuckers. If I do this to this white bitch, what you think I'd do to you? But the white bitch, right? She was kind of scared. You see, the white bitch got up and walked out that motherfucker. That nigga, when the nigga was leaving, man, he walk out that bitch. He gonna look at the white bitch again, talking about some, you ain't got no money? If you'd have hit that bitch upside the head, nigga, she'd have gave you her whole purse. Everything on her, nigga. She probably only had like $12 for some Subway or some shit, nigga. She'd have gave it to you. That nigga walk out that bitch talking about, you ain't got no money? You ain't got no... He went from demanding to asking. You ain't got no money? She say, no, I don't have none. Walk back in that motherfucker to get her nails done. Bitch, you coming in here to get your nails did. You ain't got no money? Come on, man. Whoever that dude was, I hope you go to jail like a motherfucker. You need to go to jail, sit down in a cell, and think about all that shit. Listen, your criminal career is over with, gang. Don't do nothing else. Don't know. Next time somebody gonna kill you, man. Next time somebody gonna kill your motherfucking ass. Them Koreans was nice to you. Nigga walking that bitch don't get no order and shit, man. You go walking that bitch, pow. Everybody come up off it, nigga. Or walking that bitch, y'all nigga be playing out here, man. Y'all playing with your life, man. Quit playing with your life, man. Kyrie Irving signs a 5-year deal with some company, ANTA, in China and shit, right? Salute to that nigga, man. Yeah, that nigga he finna make more money with them than he made with Nike. And he finna get that money forever too. You know, Nike probably pay an upfront check And he finna, yeah, man. I'm glad to see that for niggas like Kyrie, man. Motherfuckers that speak up and say certain shit. You know, Kyrie be on some bitch nigga shit sometime, but you know, he still speak up about certain shit. You know, I appreciate that. Salute on that deal, my nigga. Nigga stood his ground when went somewhere else and got a motherfucking check, man. You know what I'm saying? And I want to put y'all up on something, right? Back to me talking about the, you know, in the beginning about the Matrix and shit like that. And this is no disrespect to nobody, but you want to get your shit directly from the Asians, man. I remember how many of you niggas know about Panda Buy? Google Panda Buy. Somebody had put me up on game about this. I think this was last year. Somebody put me up on game about this, talking about, yeah, man, go check this shit out, man. You can get the Jordans. Yeah, man, they be buying Jordans and all type of shit. That nigga shoes he be having on, yeah, them bitches clean, but he ain't pay what you paid for them. Nigga didn't pay $100 for them same shoes you got on, same quality, everything come from the same factory. You went in the Nike store and got them bitches came straight to his house. Google Panda Buy. Right, but back to the Matrix and shit, right? Listen, let me prove to you how far I am out of the Matrix. I'm so removed from the Matrix, even though I got the plug on shit like that and I could be wearing that same shit for way cheaper than y'all. I don't even want it. Why? Because I don't need it. I don't need it. You know what I mean? I just wanted to say that real quick, you know what I'm saying? Man, listen, the shit you want, I don't need, man. I don't give a fuck. Listen, a nigga can walk up to me and sell me some real deal Jordans for $5. And I know y'all ain't gonna believe me when I say this. I probably won't even pay the $5. I can do something that I need with that $5. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you ain't in the Matrix. Boy, fuck all this shit, man. Fuck all this shit, man. But for all you motherfuckers that's, you know, you might want the shit like that, Supreme, all that shit. Google Panda Buy. Go to pandabuy.com, nigga. They got an app and everything, nigga. On everything. And I done seen the shit with my own eyes, nigga. I done seen the shit. Like, nigga, what? You paid what? Nigga, what? I'm talking about shoes be like $12. You might spend another $60 to $80 for the shipping because it's coming from Asia. But nigga, you ain't finna spend more than $100 for them same J's that nigga stand in line for and spend $500, $1,000 for, nigga. You finna get them same motherfuckers, man, for under $100. I seen them, man. I seen them. You know? So shout out to y'all, you know. I don't care about the Matrix and all that shit. I don't care about that shit, man. Yeah, man. Hit me, baby, one more. Listen, let's talk about Britney Spears, man. She got her ass smacked up by I don't even know how to say that boy name. I ain't even finna cap around this bitch. The nigga that just got drafted by the San Antonio Spurs, man. She done got smacked up by this nigga security and shit. Y'all want me to keep it real? I hope Britney sue that nigga. Sue him, Britney. Sue him. And when the bitch get in the courtroom, this what you do, Britney. What you mean you didn't know who the fuck I am? What you mean you didn't know who the fuck I am? But that motherfucking song, nigga, that shit came back full circle. Hit me, baby, one more time. All right, bow. Nigga, smack that bitch up. Back up, bitch. Hit that bitch with the hold up. What's the Heisman? Hit that bitch with the bitch. Back up, bitch. Who the fuck is that? But sue that nigga, baby. Yeah, he got a check coming his way. Sue that nigga. Yeah, sue that nigga, man. Go ahead, get on that ass right now. Get in them pockets right now, baby. Yeah, what the fuck you mean you didn't know who I am? Bitch ass nigga, I'm Britney Spears. What the fuck? Sue that nigga, girl. Get in them pockets. Yeah, man. Shit, it's about time for me to close it out, man. We're over an hour. You know what I'm talking about? Let me close this bitch out, man. I want to talk about something, and let me say this. This ain't to divide nobody. This ain't to start no shit or nothing. I just have questions, right? I want to know. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. I've lived in Bossier for a long time. I know Bojan. I'm talking about real Bojan niggas. I fuck with real Bojan niggas, man. But I grew up with this guy. This one of the few people I could say was my friend back in the gap. Yeah, we used to get into it, fight, all type of shit. That's how I knew he was my partner. I grew up with a dude named Frog. You know what I'm talking about? He was from Bojan. He's from the Jackwater. And we was living on the west side of City Grove. Me, him, and Brian used to roll tough. You know, I used to rock with Bolo. Me and Brian rocked with Bolo, but Bolo was more of my partner than, you know what I'm saying? Me and Bolo was in the other shit. You know what I'm saying? But my nigga Frog, man, he used to stand on that Bojan shit. I'm talking about that nigga used to get in fights with niggas. Like niggas be like, where you from? He never, listen, that Shreveport Bojan shit, that's for tourists. For all the motherfuckers that's from here and around the area, we know that motherfuckers, you ask a nigga, a regular motherfucker at the store in the hood where he from, nigga, he not gonna say, oh, I'm from Shreveport Bojan. No, nigga. No, my nigga. If you know the history of Shreveport and Bojan, then you know that, especially certain generations, definitely not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But I was sitting back, I'd be paying attention to the internet, and I'd be like, I just found myself asking a week ago, yo, when the fuck did Bojan niggas start telling people they was from Shreveport? That's weird as fuck to me. I don't give a damn. That shit's so weird to me because, once again, I'm from Shreveport. I ain't never in my life heard a nigga from Shreveport tell somebody. Now, when we go out of town, don't get it fucked up. If we go out of town, then we'll probably say that shit. I done said it before. But that's because I fuck with both sides. Like, the same amount of time I ain't gonna say the same amount of time, but I fuck with both sides, right? So I might be like on some, yeah, man, you ever heard of Shreveport Bojan? On some tourist type shit. But nigga, back at home, nigga, nah, bro. Like, I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? And I want to say this too, you know, cause once again, this ain't to divide nobody, but this to speak on the goofy ass niggas, right? You know, motherfucking niggas that want to portray an image and want to be attached to certain shit. I noticed that niggas started saying that I was on the internet and it was a list of the worst 20 or 25 cities you can live in, like the most violent cities or some shit, and Shreveport was on that list. I be seeing you goofy ass niggas trying to be attached to some negative shit, right? Bruh, I'm from Shreveport. You think I want to see my motherfucking city on that list? When it comes to some violent, negative ass, detrimental shit to the black community, you think I want to be on that list? Hell no. Nigga ain't promoting that, bruh. But I be seeing some of you I'm talking about, bruh. What school you went to in Shreveport? Who you grew up with in Shreveport? What hoes you was fucking in Shreveport? I ain't talking about now that you're grown and you can move around. No, I'm talking about growing up. What? Nigga never seen you till he came across the bridge. You know what I mean? At home, that Shreveport Bojan shit, it's no. Cause nigga, when you go to Shreveport, back to what I was saying like a second ago, when you go to Shreveport, bro, it's always been like this in Shreveport. When you go to Shreveport, if you say Shreveport Bojan, them niggas divide that shit. Nah, nigga, I'm from Shreveport, nigga. Bojan, that's a whole nother city. So I had questions. I was like, bro, and then it hit me. I was talking to one of my partners in Texas, and he was like, man, don't be surprised if niggas doing this shit because they want to portray a certain image for the bitches online. I say, hold on. You mean tell me nigga trying to catch a bitch? Your way of catching a bitch is attaching yourself to some negative ass shit. Man, that's lame as hell. My boy was telling me about some bitch that him and his other partner they work with and shit, and he was like, oh yeah, y'all ain't my type. Y'all don't carry a gun. I was like, boy, get the fuck away from that bitch right there. That bitch said, what? Get away from that bitch. And you niggas out here trying to catch a bitch like that? Man, bro, you ain't from over there. I'm talking about just lying, just trying to look a certain way. But when you know motherfuckers in Bojan, when you done met certain motherfuckers, you done been to some of these hoods and shit like that, Man, y'all got your own gangster shit going on. You ain't even got to be attached to that. But it was that list. Back to that list. That list. You just wanted to be a part of something that was just some terrible shit so bad because you want to be seen a certain way. You want to be looked at a certain way. So you got to attach yourself to that shit. When a nigga asks me where I'm from and they get to talking about certain shit in Shreveport, oh yeah, man, that shit ain't cool. I want them young niggas to get together and get some money. I don't want to see these young niggas out here on the shit that they own, man. That shit ain't cool. And you niggas, and especially these niggas be 30, 40, 50 years old, bro, on that shit. And you wonder why these young niggas don't listen to you. A lot of these young niggas want to do right. They just looking for some real OGs that tell them, listen, man, young nigga, man, you ain't wrong for wanting to do right, my nigga. But they see goofy ass niggas like you, and they feel like they got to perpetuate that goofy ass shit that you promote, nigga. That shit goofy. So for all the young niggas that's watching and all the young niggas that's paying attention, man, don't even listen to these goofy ass niggas, man. These niggas is lames. They been lames their whole life. That's why they 30, 40, 50 years old still trying to perpetuate some shit that it ain't even like that, cuz. It ain't like that, cuz. All the stories they tell, they the only ones know this shit. I tell y'all all the time. That's why I be saying names and shit. I drop a name. Yeah, nigga, don't take it from me. Go ask them. Go ask them. You ain't gotta take it from me. Go ask them. Yeah. But for all the young niggas that's paying attention, man, stay away from these goof ass niggas. Don't listen to them. Don't follow them. Because nigga, they sending you down the wrong way, my nigga. The same shit they promoting and all that shit, they ain't even no. They ain't did it. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. Like me and my homeboy, man, we laugh at niggas all the time. Sometimes we just sit on the phone and reminisce about old shit, right? Nigga was off the porch and doing certain shit at 12, 13, 14 years old. I tell y'all all the time, I've been had me a pistol since I was 15. You know what I'm saying? These niggas become grown as, you know, if you jump off the porch at 11, 12 years old, by the time you 25, man, you tired of this shit. Man, you tired of that shit. But when you see these niggas that be 30, 40, 50 years old and they still on that, they still trying to fit in with the young niggas, compete with the young niggas, that's because they ain't jump off the porch. They jumped off the porch late than the motherfucker. They ain't got it out they system. The real ones been got it out they system. These niggas ain't got it out they system. These niggas they new to it. That's why you will see them fall victim to certain shit. They get their ass killed or end their ass up in the penitentiary. Then they get to telling on motherfuckers. They find themselves in compromised situation because you really ain't no vet. You really don't know what to look for. You really don't know what's really going on. You really new to this. You worse than the young nigga. You know? So once again, young niggas, don't pay none of these niggas no attention. That shit goofy. If you see a nigga if you see one of these old head ass niggas out here trying to attach themselves to some negative ass shit, really trying to compete with you, cause y'all really scared of these young niggas. Y'all be wanting these young niggas be scared of y'all. Y'all be, man, niggas sit around talk about what they used to do. Man, get your bitch ass on. Get your bitch ass on. What you doing now, nigga? And don't tell me no detrimental shit that fuck over black people, nigga. You an old nigga out here talking about, you know, still drilling and all that shit. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. What you doing now? You supposed to be on the road to redemption, old lame ass nigga. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. Niggas out here talking shit about pistols and throwing hands and all that shit. They ain't never said that about you when you was back then. You the only one saying that. Why ain't nobody else vouching for that? Cause you ain't that. Never was. Once again, you ain't gotta ask me. Go ask the people that was around me. And I ain't promoting that shit. That shit don't mean nothing. Really wasted my time on that shit. I wasted a lot of time on that bullshit. If I'd have known back then what I know now, nigga, I'd have, ain't no telling where the fuck I'd be at. But yeah, young niggas, stay the fuck away from these lame ass niggas. They lame. And remember, the life that you save will be on, young nigga. Look, I can't see him coming down my eyes, so I probably make your mama cry. Front row your old man in that black tie. Black suits, men in black, how my niggas ride. We hush after homicides. What you mean you ain't scared, nigga? Shit you ain't gotta be, and keep your apology, you don't mean that. Hey, we ain't never took a thing back, and everything in your house gon' cease to exist, believe that. I never read the Bible, I don't think that shit for me. You gon' need Jesus in your kitchen tryna beef with me. Hey, let them cook, dirty money on my books, could give a fuck how I look, long as them feds don't look, you feel me? They gon' tell you they don't know me cause they feel involved. We got lawyers on retainers if this shit gets solved. You in danger if that anger take an angle at you. My amigo gon' speak Spanglish while he banging at you. Partner, we don't take pictures, we some shotters. Blocker, they chopper hit like Waka Flocka. That money get you killed by your own partner. This that waterside shit, they'll let drive ya, I got you. I'm in a zone you can't control when that fire on. Put that gas in the air and put that fire on you. Your whole ass in the air, I put that fire on her. I got that Oscar Mayer killer like a Michael Myers. Hold up, nigga roll up, this here hold up. Nigga I don't eat no donuts, shit I just go nuts. Hold up.